Warning, I, Dan Lags, am going to completely blow your mind during this Minecraft video. So if you enjoy console Minecraft, hit that like button, and subscribe for more block placing awesomeness. Yo, what's up guys, it's Dan Lags, and I am back again for episode number 2 of the Ultra Modern House number 3, and we are going to be building this today, guys. First episode, you know, we got a pretty decent amount of work done on the outside, but still much more to do. Lots more work to be done, but so far it's looking pretty good. There's definitely things I want to change, and you know, I had a couple days to think about what I wanted to do for this house. And I got a couple ideas for this episode, but I'm still a little bit stumped on what's the interior is going to look like. We're going to have to just go trial and error. And we might be knocking some stuff down, just giving some stuff some tries, and I guess. And yeah, so I guess we're going to get started here. So first things first is it's going to be fairly decently sized house. I don't want it to be too tiny. So we're going to actually just get started here. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and make a little lining of clay right here. So what I'm thinking is, right, this beam of clay that comes across and connects to this support beam is actually going to come through that support beam and come down through here. And it's going to be the same length as this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this one's already 5. So we could add 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. 10. There we go. Alright, so that's 10. It connects to 10 on this side as well. So then what I want to do is actually take this down like that, and then bring it back towards the wall. I don't know, just worth a shot, right? Kind of like that. So now we have like kind of this like little thing here, right? And then what I'm going to do is take a snow beam, line it through here. I mean, this is all random trial and error. We're going to see what it looks like when I finish putting this up. And if it looks silly, well, you know, we'll tear it down, guys. Think of something else. So I took your suggestions from the comments. A lot of people said do a waterfall. I am going to be doing a waterfall, but a lot of people said run it off the house itself. I don't think I'm going to do that because that's just ridiculously unrealistic. First off, and second off, I think it'll look weird, honestly, having random water flowing off of the house. Trust me, I just that kind of stuff. You know, like in your head it sounds really cool, but once you start to build it, you just realize it looks really weird and unrealistic. But yeah, that's the reason why we're not going to be having the water flow off the house. But don't worry, we will add a waterfall. And I'll show you where I'm going to add it in just a sec. Let me just add this glass. Alright, so guys, what do you think about that? Kind of just like, it like snakes kind of. Not really, because it's not connected here. But we don't want it connected here. We only want it connected here. And we have ourselves a nice little like beam of snow coming up. Might make that a little bit wider at one point, but right now I'm happy with that. So we're going to continue working on this. And one thing I was thinking about actually just getting rid of this and just making this just a pillar of snow, just nice and simple. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I feel like it looks okay. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and extend this a little bit. Just make it a little bit more defined. Like I'm going to extend it from the wall one more, just make it 2 away from every block. That way it's just a lot more defined. In fact, I can actually go like this and go like that. I wonder how that would work. That actually looks fairly okay. All right, we're gonna tweak it, guys. We're gonna work with it, and it is gonna be absolutely fantastic when it's finished. What is that cow doing? Inch, inch, inch. All right. Next thing we're gonna do. See, from the aerial view, it looks nice. But the next thing we're gonna do is actually go ahead and get some clay. And I'm thinking, right? How about we do like little like some sort of, I guess, like sitting area on the roof, or like I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of weird. Like, yeah, okay, so what I mean by this is like we could put like a railing here or something like that, and have like a little sitting area up here that looks over like the beach. And let me just go ahead and just put this little glass railing here just to see how this would look. See, I like this. I feel like this would be a cool idea. Now the question is, what does it look like from the front? Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm happy with that. That's cool. I wish I had quartz slabs. That way I could like line an edge of quartz slabs, or even like quartz stairs, so I can do like upside down quartz stairs. But you know, that's something we don't have in the Xbox. So next thing we're gonna do is actually gonna go ahead and do this waterfall. So I'm thinking, let me just actually totally clear my inventory so I can get some new stuff. I'm thinking bone meal. Yeah, and let's get some grass out as well. So we need to kind of carve out a little pathway for the water to take. So I'm thinking if the water starts right here, then it's going to have to kind of flow a little bit. So it's going to go like that. If it's going to come down here, it's going to hit this, but then it's going to spread over this block. So what we need to do is actually, I'm actually okay with it spreading over that block. So maybe go like this. We'd have to actually adjust this like that. And then I feel like that'll do. I mean, let's just give it a shot. You can always just cover up the water when it's done. Okay, okay. All right. It's getting a little bit wide towards the bottom. I feel like that's okay, though. What do you guys think? Do you think that's too much? It's a tough call, really. Does it overpower the house? Yeah, I think it does a little bit. Let's go ahead and patch that up, and let's just rethink this a little bit. So, I like the source block, though. What I'm thinking is we should take up some pillars like here, and once this water recedes, we'll go ahead and, I'm thinking like here. You can take out like a pillar right here, right there. Maybe like right here. Interesting, you know? It's interesting working with the environment like this, just trying to get stuff to work. And I'm thinking we could take up a pillar right here. Now the question is, this is kind of this little like carved out space right here. I'm thinking, should we fill that, or should we just leave it? It's a tough call, really. I'm just gonna take up some little grassy spots right here. I feel like it looks okay with it just kind of carved out like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Well, the waterfall will probably be done by the time you guys can express your opinion, but still, you know, we're gonna go with it anyway. So all right, let's give that a try. So it started from right here. This is the source block. I feel like this will work. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Yes, that looks fabulous. That looks good. I'm happy with that. The only thing I don't like is this. Let's go like that. Actually, let's go like that. There we go. That's just so that's not there's like one block sticking out right there. All right. Yeah, I like that. That's looking good. So let's go ahead and just bone meal some of this like hilly area. Just make it look a little bit better. Just spam place bone meal. Spam placement. Just get some of all this grassy area kind of just bone mealed up. Just it'll look better. There we go. So now we have our little waterfall here next to the house. Looks cool. Next thing we need to do is work on this river. So I'm thinking, right, we need to kind of patch this up a little bit. And I'm just going to flood this, really. I mean, simple as that. I'm going to try not to make it too insane. Let's just go like this and see what happens. Perfect. That's just what I wanted, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and flood this whole area with water. Just see what happens. Just try to get it back over to the regular water. Just kind of make it as realistic as it could be. Let me crop that off a little bit. There we go. A little bit rough waters right here, but that's fine. It looks totally cool. It's kind of like a little uplink in the river. It's not really that realistic, but you know, that's okay. Just go ahead and patch this off a little bit. Interesting. Let me go ahead and just get that water rolling through there. I don't know if I like it right there. Move, sheep. Maybe like that. That's cool. Let me just extend this part of the river. This will probably help. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so now we have our little river, kind of, coming through. I just bone meal some of this. I like bone mealing hilly areas. I think it looks nice. Just adding like little quick grassy blocks on the hill. I think it looks good. All right, so we have our little water thing, and we could always tweak this. And these animals, there's so many of them. Let me just go ahead and get rid of some of this sand. Not that I don't like sand, it's just I think it looks kind of it glares out of the water a little bit too much. All right, so there we go. I like it. I like that a lot. That is looking fantastic. So, yeah, we have our little river here, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and get rid of all this. I don't like this. Let me just go ahead and get the rapid fire going here, so I don't have to break these blocks a little bit quicker. All right. So I never liked this even when I first placed it on episode 1, but you know we're gonna fix it. So we have this open now, right? And you know what my original thought was? It was to put a wall there and put the front door, but I'm thinking we can actually start to extend this grass and actually make like a little hill underneath the house. Now that like when I was thinking about it off camera, I was like, what do I want this house to look like? And I was thinking to myself, I want it to be very in touch with the environment. Like I want it to just kind of wrap around the mountain, I guess. Like I don't want the house to dictate the environment. I want the environment to dictate the house. And so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tweak the environment in order for it to make it look like the house has been kind of built right into the mountain, you know? Just to make it as like that, I guess like that. So yeah, that's cool. I like this little hill here. I feel like that adds a nice touch. And we're going to figure out a way to connect all this, you know, because like this whole area here, I mean, we can place down some, I don't know, maybe some spruce wood or something like that. Just place some spruce wood right here, you know. That's like a little floor. And I'm not so sure about this big gray pillar. I feel like this needs to go, but we'll figure that out. So, you know, like this could be like a little room right here. This could be like the, I don't know, what's the word? I guess like just family room, I guess. Just like, you know, looks out over the ocean, beautiful view. That's just what we're looking for. And let me just go ahead and get rid of this gray thing because this, I just feel like this is just too obstructive. I mean, we can always just hang it over the roof. It doesn't have to be like flowing back into the house. You know how we could take the roof. See what I'm thinking, right? If this is the roof of this section of the house, because we're going to make the roofs a whole bunch of different sections. If this is the roof of the section of this house, we can go like this. And it's not even set in stone. This is actually going to be the roof because, you know, I always do like to add little things on the roof and like grassy things and stuff like that. So this is not even set in stone right now, but you know, so like let's just say that's the roof. This gray pillar could like come across or something like that, like just, and it doesn't even have to leak down into the floor plan, you know. It can just be chilling on the roof, and I feel like that would look fine. So, all right. Door right here, maybe not. Let me just go ahead and patch this back up. We'll figure out a spot for a door, eventually. See, I'm thinking this needs to be patched up. Okay, so it's getting a little bit tricky. I'm just trying to make this work, you know. Alright, so let's just say if you're looking at this from underneath, I don't like this pillar of stone. Or not stone, spruce wood. I just don't like it. We're getting rid of it. I'm thinking, what happens if we took another layer of clay, right? And we just kind of cover this spruce wood. Just see how this would look. If we just cover this up, I'm gonna go to hit the sack for a second so you guys can see what I'm doing. But you know, that's totally okay for now. Figure this out, guys. Oh, you know, I can't even sleep yet, so actually I might be able to. Let's see. Oh, I can. Awesome. So not too much more time on this one, guys. Let me check the recording. We're at 15 minutes, so we'll go for another 5 or 6 minutes and try to figure out this a little bit more. So, I'm thinking. Sorry, first I was just thinking for a second. Take some sort of. If this comes across here, maybe we can. No, this needs to be snow. We can take this snow across right here. Now I need to adjust this hill. I like how it slightly goes into the desert biome. This grass, you know, like it slowly but surely changes into desert biome grass. Looks nice. Move sheep. There we go. Interesting, right? And I feel like we could add like a window here. There could be a room down here. Let me go in the inside and see how this would look. Yeah, there could definitely be a room down here. If this is the floor, right? Okay, so this now needs to be turned into snow because this makes no sense. It makes no sense. Get it? Get it? Snow sense? I'll just shut up. Anyway, so okay, this comes across here, right? And then under here can be a room. This clay doesn't need to be here. This clay doesn't even need to be here. We can turn this into snow. Look at this. Okay, let's take this across, right? And then we could bring this, actually, we don't need to just need to go this far. This can also be turned into snow as well. And I mean, this room doesn't have to be totally made of snow, but you know, I feel like it would look nice. And then this could be, this spruce wood floor could, you know, you could do another spruce wood floor down here. I love spruce wood. You know, I like darker colors in Minecraft. For flooring at least. So, you know, obviously in that order, I prefer spruce wood, oak wood, and then birch. Not a huge fan of birch wood. Honestly, I don't really like building with birch wood. I did do a lot of birch wood designs right when Tile Update 9 came out because that was like the new thing, birch wood. And I didn't really discover how awesome spruce wood looks until a little bit after that. So I'm thinking, right? What would it look like if we put some ice here? I feel like it would blow my mind on the ocean. Oh, you know what? You know what's cool? The edge of the map, actually, it still looks like water even through the ice. So that's interesting. So I actually like that window kind of. I feel like that looks nice. You know, we have our little like space down here. And the question is, I feel like we need to get rid of this. And obviously, we need to change that. And this can kind of just be hanging like that. I feel like that looks cool, like just hanging. And then we can extend this part up a couple blocks. Figure it out. So down here is going to be a little room. And we're going to continue this down. So if we start moving this direction, right? This part of the house is going to be tricky because you know what? I am going to add some sort of this house is going to continue through here and into this mountain. You'll see. You'll see what I mean by that in a minute. But I'm thinking this. I feel like this gray wool needs to go. Or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't need to go, but it needs to just get out of my face for a second. Maybe just take this down. Gotta figure out a way to cut this balcony off. Like I feel like we could cut this balcony off right here, and we could connect this down to the ground. Bring this up. Maybe one more, and then we can make like that 4x4 pillar as well in this spot. All right, so interesting. Man, I am totally winging this right now. This is just the most random thing. Okay, so now that this pillar is here, I don't like this being here. But I do like this pillar, so we're going to keep that. Question is, how are we going to cut off this balcony? So I'm thinking this can come down here. Maybe not quite this far. Maybe the balcony ends here. And something else. Maybe there's going to be a wall here or something. You know what, guys? We'll figure that out on episode number 3. For now, we are done. So, guys, we got a fairly decent amount of work done this episode. You know, we've started to add like another wall. You know, we're gonna. This is actually looking pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with this so far. So, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, a lot of tweaking to be made. This gray pillar is still in a big question mark for me. So just leave some comments. Let me know what you think about this pillar. And that would be cool if you guys could give me some feedback. And actually, there's going to be a little room coming through here. Little doorway comes into this room. So there we go. That's cool. Just figure that out just like that. All right, so guys, it has been Dan Lax. You know, we have this is a totally trial and error is going to be used great effect in this house. But this house is looking good. I'm happy with it so far. So again, leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, that's likes and comments are greatly appreciated and helps me get some feedback for the build, and you know, it gives me some more ideas. So that's pretty much it, guys. It has been Dan Langs. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, that is awesome. I'm so happy, and we'll come back to you guys episode 3 in a couple days. And I'll just try to make this house as best as I can make it for Ultra Modern House number 3. This one's going to be pretty big. As you can see, it's already starting to take some... already started to be pretty big. So, and we're not even close to being done with closing this house off yet. So, you know, I'm excited for this project. I feel like this is going to be a good project. So, it has been Dan Lax. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And, you know, I'm just giddy because I'm not building on Danville, honestly. It's so refreshing building on a regular seed. But that, you know, that's pretty much another story for another day. Anyway, guys, seed number is in the description. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to stop talking and let you guys go on with your day. So thank you very much for watching this video. It's an honor that all of you guys have watched it. And that is pretty much it. So I will talk to you guys on the next episode. Peace out, guys.